And we're back in Trails Through Daylight. Though it seems to have gone from the stream. There we go.
Indeed.
Okay, so what are we doing? We're searching for Professor Cronkite. But no, we're actually searching for the other professor. Am I in the artisanal? Oh, this is Newtown. Okay, let's get a move on.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. What's the time? 1. Okay.
Why don't we see...
Some classified information got stolen. Before things blow up, I want you to get it back. Please keep this a secret from any Vinay employees. I'll be waiting in the hotel lobby.
Interesting.
Alrighty.
So these are the sorts of odd jobs you take on.
Taking off now.
Never underestimate the...
Yeah, the requests are a little under the table in nature. They're hard to bring up to the guild.
Yo, Harris, right? Van Arkride Solutions. You got a 4 SPG for us? Oh, thank the goddess. I really could use your help. How so? Could you fill us in on the details? You're from Vinay's Weapon Development Division, right? That's right. Wait a minute. Are you Quattro Salison? Hold on. Why is he here? Did I not specify that this was to be kept secret from the Institute? Your request asks for secrecy from Vinay employees and not Institute of Science personnel. And anyway, Quattro here ain't a researcher today. He's working for me. For reasons. We won't know how to help you if you don't tell us what the problem is. I feel like this might be related to Professor Callaghan's situation. Alright. But please keep this under wraps. If CEO Torson hears about this, oh goddess, help me. I can't promise that. It depends on the severity of your situation. But I can promise that I'll hear you out before making any moves. Regaining the classified info is in our best interests at any rate. Anything beyond that, well, that's the Spriggan's jurisdiction. Well, ain't the kid awfully bossy? Fine, I can work with that. Just let me explain myself in full, please, and preferably in private. So, well, there's no good way I can phrase this. I got caught in a honey trap. Oh, I've heard of those. They crop up a lot in books and films. I guess life really does imitate art. Well, way I see it, that ain't really a problem on its own. She leaves you blue-balled and bankrupt or what? Well, stop beating around the bush. The more we know, the sooner we can get cracking. I know, It was late last night. I had just gotten off my shift at work. I had with me that briefcase with the classified documents in it, as discussed earlier. And that was when I bumped into her, a hostess. She said she fell out with a regular customer she was fond of. She looked awful. But then one thing led to another and we drank together at Hotel Ingress. Yeah, and what did that lead to? Spit something more at us, why don't you? That's enough. Do I really need to go into more detail? Down, Aaron. Your snide little quips aren't helping. So, what happened afterward? I don't remember, honestly. I couldn't keep my eyes open. When I came to, it was already the next morning. By then, she was long gone, and she'd taken the briefcase with her. I panicked. I heard about 4 SPG requests, so I sent one in to try and save face. Huh? Bringing classified material to a romantic tryst is rash, to say the least. I know. Just with the security clearance and all, I figured it would be safe. Indeed, the security card system has made outside attempts at data breaches difficult. Perhaps that was what led them to target an insider like yourself. So you'll take it, right? We have to act fast or that briefcase is as good as gone. What should we do, Van? Alright, we'll take it. Phew, thank you so much. I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, Van. I can't overlook this myself. So, just to make sure, have you contacted the hotel and asked if they still have it? You might have just left it at the bar or elsewhere. They have a lost and found for some of these sorts of things, I believe. Actually, that's a good point. I was so panicked that I just assumed it was stolen. Let's hit up the hotel first then. If they have it, case closed. Might not even charge you for that one. But if it was stolen, then we're on the case. Right, that's fine by me. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, but we don't have anything of that description. We ask our guests to return any missing items they found, but we haven't seen nor heard of a briefcase. Housekeeping has cleaned your room already. But they didn't find anything there either. Well, great. It does sound like it was stolen then, and that brings us to our mystery woman. By the by, did you happen to see a hostess or hostess-esque woman leaving the hotel yesterday morning? A hostess? No, not that I recall. I see. Very odd. So where could she have gone in that time? Anybody in general leave around that time then? Ah yes, actually. There was a researcher who rushed out of the hotel in the morning. She looked like she was in a hurry. And did she? Yeah, I think she did. She might have had a case with her. A researcher? You've been bedazzled. You know, now that I think about it, she was really sharp. She knew far more about engineering than the layman should. I had been talking to her about my job, and she was asking me really in-depth questions about the tech I brought up. And you didn't get suspicious? Well, sounds like her hostess gig bullshit then. And the scientist act too. Yeah, she knows more than she lets on. That puts the honey trap theory back on the table, and that means the hunt is on. We'll handle the investigation from here. I think we've got enough to go on now. Right. Thank you ever so much. So we have a general idea of who the suspect is. Now, how do we find her? Process of elimination, I'm thinking? We can try to figure out where she couldn't be. Let's go over the briefcase before that. First step here would be figuring out a motive. What was in there and why was she after it? That's classified info, as I'm sure I don't need to remind you. But well, yeah, we do need to know, Van. Van, can I trust you? Trust is everything in this line of work. Your secrets are safe with us, promise. Alright, Harrison, if you would fill us in. Okay, fine. So, they are blueprints for a new orbital gun, plus some other design documents. The military is planning to adopt them soon. We've been getting our parts and assembly pipelines ready. If those design docs were to fall into foreign hands, yes, that would be a problem. It does explain why its contents were so highly classified. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. But if they do get the docs, making the actual gun wouldn't be so easy. It uses some very rare, very complicated metal alloys, and as far as I'm aware, only Basil has the custom-made machining tools required to work with them. You said that the thief was well versed with engineering. She might realise she needs those alloys once she starts reading the docs. Could she still be in the city then, trying to procure some alloys for herself? You can't just work with them by hand. The alloys are useless without those special tools. And you can't buy them from the Vinay store unless you show them your certification card. So even if she knew she needed the alloys, she shouldn't be able to use them. She didn't steal your certification card too, did she? She shouldn't have had, I mean... Oh no! Fool. Are you kidding me? Not my certification card too? Oh no. Yeah, figured as much. She already had you wrapped around her finger. Betcha she went to the Renaissance with it. Let's head over there and ask around. You just sit tight till we've finished our investigation. We'll keep you posted. And don't go losing anything else. Okay, good luck. Newtown. The store? Welcome. Well, always good to see Institute folks. What can I do for you? Yes, hello. We have a question. So, did a female researcher come by the store this morning? Yeah, somebody came by earlier today. Looked like a researcher to me. She was a real looker. I remember that much. She's dropped by right after we opened. I see. Did she buy anything? She did, yeah. She asked for some alloy machining tools. It was a bit of a strange ask, but she had a certification card on her, so yeah, I went ahead and got those for her. She also asked where she could get the alloys themselves. Maybe she needed them for a project or something? Anyway, I told her they might be able to help her over at Cascades. So that's where our little fox ran off to. We'd best hurry. Thanks for the info.
Off we go.
No need to be shy now.
No need to be shy now. Let's get some of this. Ooh, yes. And then Plasma Sphere. And then Lost Mobius. Crescent. Let's get Umbra Cracker as well.
See you again. No need to be shy now.
Where are you? How do I... Oh, plugins. Here we go. Okay, we don't need Firebolt. Flare Squall. Should I get Earth or Air? Let's go Earth just because it's a higher number. Let's give him Lost Mobius. No, that's stupid actually. Let's just give him Firebolt. Ryam. Okay, he's firing Earth. What's her... 483.
See you again.
Well, if it isn't Quattro, what's got you looking so serious? I had a quick question for you if you don't mind. Have you had a woman from the Institute come by looking for metal alloys? Huh? It's like you saw it happen. We had someone like that come by just a bit ago. She had a valid card, so I went ahead and sold her the alloys she wanted. Should I not have? Nah, don't sweat it. We just needed to talk with her about something. I see. Well, I guess that's fair. Oh, now you mention it actually. She said something about heading off to Libero after she was done with her business here in Basel. If I had to guess, she probably made for Og Canyon. Thing is, she was driving some sporty ETWS make, so you probably couldn't catch her if you tried. Well, that gives us a good idea of where she is at any rate, thank you. Should we head over to the canyon then? I mean, it's not like we can catch her if we do. You heard the man. Nope, northeast is where we're heading. Why? That's the complete opposite direction. Think about it, we're dealing with somebody who's making off with classified info and trying to shake the cops off her tail. So why would she just tell us some rando where she's going? She ain't gonna leave a trail like that. That does make sense, but then why did she tell Eugene that she was going to Libero? To deceive him, I suspect. She may very well have known she's being followed. Having stolen top secret intel, she's likely trying to throw the authorities off her trail. That does make sense. It's exactly what a criminal would do. I agree with Van then. Let's head for the highway towards Edith. Yeah, once we're back in Newtown, we can hop in my car and hunt him down. Okay.
Let's be on our way.
I guess finish this quest? Oh no, the new one.
What do we have here?
Pardon me for making this request when I know you're rather busy, but we would like your help in gathering materials to make a certain painkiller. I'll explain the details in Emissary's lab. Where's her lab? Oh, hello everyone. I take it you saw our request. The one about gathering ingredients for that painkiller? Yeah, we got it. I get why the request said we now too. Ah, now that you mention it, it did. You two are working together on this, I take it? That's right, I don't think you've met him before everyone. This is Ray. Pleased to meet you. I'm a researcher from ZCF over in Liberal. Esmeralda gave me a call asking for some help with this new project of hers, so here I am. I just flew in this morning. I study biology, plants specifically. My most notable work would be the acerbic tomato, if you've ever heard of it. I don't blame you if it's flown under your radar though, it hasn't really caught on in Calvard yet. I don't remember anything like that. I think I've seen it on occasion at some imported food stores. It's that really bitter tomato, isn't it? I've had a few of those, I think. Acquired taste to say the least. I hear they spread from Liberal to Crossbow and the Baronia as well. I've tried them once or twice, but they ain't really my thing. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Acerbic tomatoes are about the exact opposite of sweet. I like them quite a bit, actually. So do I. They're the perfect pick-me-up when I feel myself nodding off. Glad I got two people in my camp at least. I ended up creating them by total accident in a greenhouse, if you can believe it. Imagine the shock and horror on my colleague's face when they unsuspectingly bit into one of them for the first time. Oh, I'll treasure those memories forever. That was the impetus for my biological research. I was just drifting along without a specific focus before then, but those tomatoes saved me. He seems a little eccentric, doesn't he? Thought that was how all lab coat types operate. Well, to an extent, yes, but I'd say he makes the rest of us look normal. Wow, are they really that bitter? I kind of want to try one. Got it, so you're the botany guy and then Esmeralda's the bioengineering buff. What led the two of you to work on a painkiller together then? That does seem like a bit of a leap. You've got that look on your face, Quattro. You all worked it out, haven't you? Well, yes, being your understudy clues me into these things. First, though, I think we should figure out whether or not we'll take the job before we dive into the details. What's your call, Van? Oh my god, why would you not take it? Alright, we're on board. What do you need us to do? Oh, thank you so much. Esmeralda is the project lead on this for reference. I'm just helping out here and there. She'll fill you in on all the details. Let's go ahead and take it from the top. I'm working to develop bionic limbs for amputees, and these painkillers are an important step in the process. I had a hunch that was it. Bionic limbs, huh? Bioengineering indeed, that does sound up your alley. I know a lot of Jaegers use prosthetic arms and stuff. What does that have to do with painkillers though? Would these artificial limbs link directly to the user's nerves? You know your stuff. Leave it to the Marduk representative to connect the dots. Oh, you flatter me, it's just a field I have a personal interest in. Traditional prosthetics rely on extrapolating movements from other muscles in the body. It's very awkward and inexact, and that limits their uses for practical applications. Bionic limbs don't have that problem though. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be the best way to put one in, if you can figure out how. You hook them up to the nerves and the brain can use them just like real limbs. Right on the money. That sounds incredible. Yep, it's still mostly theoretical though. Practical examples aren't really there yet. We still have a lot of issues to work out. That's one of the big focuses in my department right now. And chief among those problems is how painful it is to have work done on your nerves. So that's what the painkiller is for. Exactly. Nerve working is an extremely painful procedure, even after the attachment is finished. They are quite literally running a knife across your arm over and over again all throughout the process. Oh, that sounds awful. Can't you just use anesthetics like they do for surgeries? Not really. Anesthesia isn't meant for regular use. Your body really wouldn't appreciate you knocking it out over and over. And that's why you need a painkiller for daily use with minimal side effects. I do know that painkillers are often made from plant extracts, which is where Ray's research comes in, I assume. Bingo! We might have found just the thing for our new painkiller. It's a luminous plant called Zamira moss. The Septian Church use it liberally for their own medicine. I'm told it goes by soul moss in the east. I think Long Kai gave me some of that when he made that salve for me. Pretty rare stuff if I recall. For sure, you don't see it in the usual channels very often. I tried asking my colleagues to see if they had any, but I came up empty-handed unfortunately. And that's what led us to you. Got it, sounds pretty straightforward. This ain't our home turf though, I can't exactly call in any favours here. All my connections are back home. Oh, you don't need to worry about sourcing it. We figured out that it grows naturally here. Back in Liberal, you can find it in the Chaldean limestone cave underneath the city of Zeiss. That cave has just the right humidity and proximity to the Septian veins. We posited that it might grow in other caves that meet those criteria. So we looked around here and bingo, we managed to find one. It's in the deepest part of that metal mine Quattro went in yesterday. Really? I should be able to guide everyone there then. You will find the entrances in that open area where you rescued me yesterday. Well, that's convenient. That explains why you brought this to us and not the guild. Right, here's the key. This'll let you in. Perfect, thanks. Let's get going then. Be careful in there.
Commencing mission.
Why is she saying be careful?
Alrighty.
Okay.
Off we go.
I've got this!
The door appears to be locked.
Great, now we can keep moving.
It
Right.
won't be for long.
Leave this to
We
me.
have the key right here.
Magic attacks recommended.
I eagerly await your performance.
You could do a charge attack too.
Never chance.
Attacking target. Activating skill.
Sucker!
If you please.
Now's your chance to boost. Initiating drive.
There. A chance.
Going all in.
Activating drive.
Jeez.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Onions.
They're stunned. We can win right now. Engaging sharp strike. They're stunned. Don't mind me. Accelerating. A chance.
Got it!
Yeah. It's for the best. Try to keep up.
Activating skill.
There. Now is the time for stalls.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That
This could get tricky with so many.
This is it.
So many enemies. Watch out.
Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main. It's done! Up to you, Reset!
Activating skill.
Oh, it's reset.
Sucker!
Miss Claudel! There! Yeah! No!
Here's our chance. Yeah, yeah. These figures look excellent.
You kicked some real tail, Catra.
Treasure located. Enemy stacking top. Time to deploy shards. Mr. Osride!
Great. Nice. That went great.
I owe you, Van.
Okay, we'll keep exploring this.
I'll take it.
Magic
from here.
attacks recommended.
I'm on it. There. Now's the time to start. There.
Battle finished. We did exemplary work.
Now, let's finish the job.
It should be
Here
safe for
goes.
now.
I've got this.
Leave this to me. You could do a charge attack too.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
Enemy stunned. Time to deploy shards. Combat finished. Nice job. Enemy stunned. Time to deploy shards. Battle finished. We did exemplary.
This could get tricky with so many.
So many enemies. Watch out.
Now's our chance.
Got a whole slew of them. Great.
I think I've grown a little.
I think I've grown a little. Oh. That squeak in the audio again.
Boost gauge level maximum.
Here goes. I eagerly await your performance. Got you. There. We can win right now. There.
Thanks as always, Theo.
Indeed.
Okay.
I'm on it.
I'm going.
Leave this to me. Magic attacks recommended.
Oh, what's her health?
Here's your schedule.
Initiating start.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Mr. Osride.
Time for the main event. Up to you, Reset.
Activating skill.
Like hell you are.
A chance.
There!
If you could.
Initiating drive.
If you could.
Like hell you are.
Vitals falling.
Some elements look effective.
Hey, are you okay?
Activating skill.
Mr. Osride.
They're down. All you, Agnes.
Random light. White heal.
Oh,
Thanks.
wrong person.
If you could.
Activating skill.
These figures look excellent.
Outstanding calculations, Mr. Solution.
Bet we can rest there.
How very soothing.
I believe this is the innermost depths of the sealed area. Take a look at the surface of that boulder in the back. It's glowing. It must be Zamira moss. It looks so mysterious. Alright, let's grab some. Actually, before that, boss time. This pressure. We must be invading its territory. Yeah, stay focused, people. We're driving it back. Jeez.
Got your number.
I'll take you on. Here I go. Jabril Guard.
Jabril Guard.
Huh?
Initiating drive.
Cypher active. There.
Huh? Here I go.
Activating skill.
Huh? It's over. Radiant Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
A chance. This'll hurt. Stay fast. Take this.
Let's get his attention. And then we blast him.
I won't lose. Activating drive.
Like hell you are. My move now.
Keep it up. It's working.
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid! There!
Here I go.
Energy output max.
Activating drive. Let's go down. Here goes. Activating drive. Huh? Here I go.
Activating skill.
Huh? It's over. Radiant Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Let's go down.
Here's our chance. This'll do the trick.
If you could.
Locking on.
Optical cannon.
Got it.
Activating drive.
Like hell you are.
Activating drive.
You got
Of
this.
course.
Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid!
Phew, I'm glad that worked out. Very nice work, everyone. Time to grab the goods. Attains Emeria of Moss. So this is Emeria Moss. Its pale glow makes it quite the mysterious plant. I bet this would go for a shit ton of mirror if we grabbed them by the root. They're important research materials, so please only take what you need. Just messing around. Not like I didn't get where he's coming from. Anyway, that's the job done. Let's get back to the research lab.
Let's get going.
Right.
Oh, wrong way. This is what you're looking for, right? Yep, this is the stuff. Oh, thank you so much. Now our research can go forward as planned. We can't let old George do all the work, can we? Is he a colleague of yours at the Institute? No, he's from Erebonia. Oh no, he's all the way over in Erebonia, actually. He was a bloody gnome. He's a student of Professor Smith, another one of the three disciples, and he's researching artificial limbs too. Bioengineering isn't his niche, but he's a wizard just about anything he puts his mind to. A friend of his lost an arm a while back, and he's been working real hard on artificial limbs ever since. He's even published papers on them. Ah yes, I remember reading those papers. They were comprehensive to say the least, not just the theory, but design limits, materials, budgeting, everything. Truly a brilliant man. You're quite well connected, I see, even outside your specific field. I happened to meet him when he visited ZCF to study a while back. We hit it off pretty well. Turns out we share a lot of friends ourselves. We plan to share this painkiller with him once we finish developing it. We may come from different backgrounds, but we're both engineers working towards a common goal. That's the whole point of science, no? Oh, how sweet. That's kind of a thing among Jaegers too. At the end of the day, work's work. And having some friendly competition never hurts. Well, we'll try not to take up any more of your time. Thank you so much for your help. Glad to be of service. That goes for you as well, Quattro. Please do try to rest when you can. Well, same to you, Etsy. Thanks though, I guess we could help. I'm glad we could help.
Well done, everyone.
Well done indeed.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Where are we going?
Off we go. Okay.
Got it.
Oh, I wonder if you can change his outfit. You can.
Understood.
Hop in, gang, we're taking the truck. We need to catch her before it's too late. Pursue the researcher by truck. Well, she's a comfy ride, right? It is comfortable, yes, but I don't think now is the time to be discussing that. Just hurry, please. We have to make sure that classified information doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Yeah. Oh, I think that's the car. Looks like she's about to stop. I'm going to pull over too, so get ready. Yes, I've left Basil with the documents in hand. I also procured the special tools and allies, even if that was outside the scope of the mission. With that aside, everything has gone according to plan. I will have to let you go for a moment. I'll call back shortly. I believe we have found our perpetrator. This is the honey trap girl? Yeah, I'd hit that. Oh dear, I thought my little ruse would have bought me more time. You do not appear to be associated with the police or Marduk. Perhaps you might be interested in negotiating? I can offer you a substantial reward if you let me go. Tempting, but nah. Normally I'd be up for a little wheeling and dealing, but I've got a pair of scrutinizing eyes on me. Afraid you're just going to have to hand over the case. Just exactly what would you have done if I had not tagged along? Oh my, a researcher from the Institute is here too. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but the case stays with me and I'll give you two options. Go back to Basil empty-handed or return in body bags. We will never agree to your terms. I concur. We'll instead opt for the third option. Fight. That orbital gun design looks eerily familiar. It must be... Well, don't say I didn't warn you. What? She had monsters this whole time? Someone came prepared. Not like it'll make any difference though. We'll make mincemeat out of them in seconds flat.
So many enemies. Watch
So
out.
many enemies indeed.
Here's our chance. I'll take care of them. Yeah!
I won't lose. I'll get them all at once.
Going all in.
Activating drive. I will address you all at once. Keep it up. It's working.
Initiating
Like
drive.
hell you are.
Dispatching shield.
Like hell you are.
Huh?
I'm going.
Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work better.
Going all in.
I will address you all at once.
Activating
Watch
skill.
closely. Accelerating. It's over. Radiant Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
No way, how could I possibly have lost? Checkmate, now give up the goods. And while you're at it, answer me this. What organization do you belong to? Who hired you? Marduk. I can answer that in her stead. I recognize that particular gun model. Oh, she's likely associated with Zect Arms. You mean that new weapon manufacturer? If I'm remembering things... Oh my god. If I'm remembering things right, their name started making the rounds during the war with the Empire. Correct, they are similar to Marduk in some respects, but they are not nearly as large an enterprise. Their ambition for weapon development, however, are quite ferocious. They've been aggressive with expanding their market share of late. And now they're sending out spies to do their dirty work? Damn, that's low. I can't say I disagree. Stealing technology from competitors is hardly an ethical business practice. Now then, I suppose we better get this stuff back to our client. We should also take her back with us. Could you restrain her for me, Ferida? On it. Yes, this all looked right. Thank the goddess it's all still here. Thank you so much for getting the briefcase back. That's a relief. Is this case closed then? Well, no, it looks like they broke into it. She knew to procure the right alloys and their tools, so I think she probably got to read the documents. The information itself has likely reached Zet Arms already. How they plan to utilise said information, I'm not sure. But simply having Republic schematics will give them an advantage in their own research and development. This is bad, really bad. There has to be something we can do to stop that, but what? There's another card we can play, but you might not like it. We can bring in some groups to help us out, but then, well, they'll know. This matter concerns more than just you now. There are far-reaching industrial secrets at stake. It would be in your best interest to swallow your pride and consult with the authorities. Alright, fine, the company can know. What's your plan? Well, if we want to stay on the good terms with the boys in blue... Then we should probably bring this to Vinay and let him work with the police themselves. Whole thing will be blown wide open at that point, but the client made his bed there. That'll at least stop the intel from spreading. Or we can call some friends in other places. We hit up the second lieutenant and the CID will have this snuffed out in no time. I think they'll be happy with an industrial spy as down payment. Let's tip off the CID. Let's give the CID a call. The second lieutenant just so happens to be in the area. She should be able to cover it. The CID? Why go all the way up to them? Wouldn't the police be better suited for local investigation? Nah, the police can't do much about the bigger picture. This will really throw a wrench in our plans. For better or worse, the police stick to the letter of the law. The CID, they don't really answer to anything. Justice is blind, but they'll got their eyes everywhere. Zet Arms as a whole ain't going anywhere once they're done with this perp. I see. Well, that should be fine then. We'll contact the CID if it's all the same with you. Yeah, I don't really have a choice. I need to bite the bullet and confess. Then it's settled. Rosette, can you call up the CID? Certainly. Before long, Second Lieutenant Kayla and her CID complement arrived at the scene. The spy was taken into CID custody, followed shortly by cutthroat negotiations with Zet Arms. The client did ultimately confess to his error, however, because he nonetheless helped the CID apprehend the spy, they conveniently expunged his name from their report to the Renee Company. Seriously, I cannot thank you guys enough. Without your help, the briefcase would have done some serious damage in the wild. I think it's probably for the best that we consulted the CID, as much as I didn't want to. Yeah, sucks that we couldn't honour the original request, but now we got brownie points with the CID and you still got a clean sheet. Haha, yeah. I feel a bit guilty getting off scot-free, but well, I can't complain about that, can I? Thank you for conducting such an airtight plan. I need to excuse myself for a minute now. They'd like to question me. Best of luck.
Mission accomplished.
Mission
Great
accomplished.
Job, you guys.
Great job, you guys.
Reward deposited.
Okay, now where?
Off we go.
Here's your schedule.
I'll take that. I appreciate it.
Objective set.
Search for the client. Oh, it's Cindy. I thought you would want to talk some more time off. You still look awfully tired. Are you sure you're alright? I just don't want to cause everyone more trouble than I already have. I never expected Professor Callahan just to disappear like that either. Nor did I. I was just as shocked when I learned of it this morning. The police are investigating as we speak. It has to have been a kidnapping. He would never just vanish and leave his research on the table like that. I just can't believe it. I don't want this. I hate what he did to me, but I never wanted it to end up like this. Cindy? Hey there, sorry to intrude, but you're Cindy then? Oh, are you right? You're the Spriggan investigating his disappearance. Now I remember. That's me, yeah. Do you need something from me? We wanted to talk to you about a job we were working on. Can we talk in private for a sec? So your name was coming up a lot when we were looking into their harassment allegations here at the Institute. We got an anonymous tip to kick this whole thing off. So I just wanted to ask, were you the whistleblower? I'm sorry, but no. Wait, it wasn't you? Definitely not. This is the first time I've even heard about you. But I admit, he was really starting to wear me down. I started feeling like I should just leave the Institute entirely. Sometimes I wanted his research to crash and burn. Sometimes at night I wished I would disappear. But I just can't go public with this. He's such an incredible scientist. I couldn't bear to ruin his whole career over this. I see. I wonder who our client could have been then. Good question. We did get a couple of hints from yesterday's questioning. Let's start with those. I may be barking up the wrong tree here, but have you met a man called Aster? He's another one of my colleagues. I last saw him at this morning's meeting. He was mumbling to himself throughout the meeting. It made me kind of curious. I think I heard him say, "They took it. If they get the evidence, he's done." That's my first time hearing his name. They took it could very well mean us taking his job off of our bulletin board. You might be onto something here. Could you tell us where we might find him? He mentioned that he was doing his work on a sofa today, since the lab is out of commission. He's probably still somewhere in the institute, but I couldn't tell you where specifically. Got it. Thanks for the info. Please, think nothing of it. I hope the professor's okay. The harassment is one thing, but his disappearance has everyone shaken. And I hope I can bounce back from all this. I know it's been tough on everyone while I was away. If you do find Aster, give him my regards.
This is the wrong way. Indeed.
Sasha? Yeah, that was a bit of Trevor over at the institute. Who is she talking to? Hard to say. Can't deny I'm curious, but we got bigger fish to fry. Interesting.
Off we go.
Where? It is down.
Okay.
Okay.
Very well.
Very well. Oh, I completely missed it. This theory could greatly simplify the equations we're using. I'll have to test that out at the lab. Oh wait, no, I forgot. It's a total mess right now. I have to wait until it's cleared up. I need to do the professor proud. I can't screw this up. Sup, you asked her? Cindy told us about you. And who are you, if I may ask? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Guy put out a request on our bulletin board yesterday, and we're looking into their case. It's them. I wasn't expecting you to seek me out in person. I did find out that you took the job though, and that you talked to the professor directly. I saw you leaving his room yesterday. Well, that saves me the rundown. Sorry if that's not what you wanted us to do. The way you wrote the request made it sound like you just wanted him to stop instead of trying to bring legal action against him. And that's right, very perceptive of you. Kudos. Do you mind telling me what he said? Not at all. Van provided Aster all the testimony that they had recorded the previous day. They then summoned the conversation with Professor Callaghan. Sigh, yeah, I had a feeling he'd do that. I completely agree his behaviour was reprehensible, but he just wouldn't listen, nothing worked. Of course, that's all on the back burner now. Yeah, one look at this lab and you can tell how repressive it is. I'm really worried for him. It's gotten so bad that I actually considered going public with this. This is just too much to bear. But well, not right now, I won't. His safety takes priority. So it's not just revenge, is it? You sound as if there's more to it. Oh, absolutely. I've never met a more talented, passionate man than Professor Callaghan. Who is he as a person doesn't change who he is as a scientist. He's one of the greatest minds of our generation. I still respect him, but all the same, I hate how he betrayed me. That's what a lot of your— Wait, hold on, back up a bit. What do you mean betrayed? Above this abuse, above all else, Callaghan betrayed my feelings. Every time I see the professor with him, it makes my blood boil. He does a bunch of work behind our backs. He goes scurrying out of town on a whim. Just why? Am I not good enough for you, Professor? Why would you just toss me to the wayside like that? I'm sorry, I'm ranting. No, it's quite alright. It sounds like Aster has a much more complicated relationship with Professor Callaghan. One guy yesterday said some of the professor's assistants were acting real weird lately, but he put that down to stress. Well, this is definitely news to us. We're working on another job actually. They want us to try and find him. If you know anything about where he might have gone, you mind sharing with us? Oh, you're looking for him, of course. I like to think I know him pretty well. I don't like letting him out of my sight for even a second. Could you tell us about this individual he meets with then? I don't know his name, but I know he's not from the Institute. He doesn't dress like it anyway. He's real cushy with the professor now. I've never gotten a good look at his face. I only ever see him at night. You said he goes out of town a lot. Do you know where? Yeah, the old outdoor experiment complex. You're familiar with it, right, Quattro? Right, that building on the outskirts of the canyon. That does sound weird. What on earth was he doing out there? I wish I knew. All I know is that he would head out there with that strange friend of his. I just don't understand why he's gallivanting off with some other man when he has me. Well, thanks for the info. That's a real big help. I'm glad to hear that. Please bring him back safely for me.
That's one job behind us.
Love to see it.
Reward deposited.
Oh, I remember seeing you yesterday. Were you looking to speak with Professor Cronkite? He just left, sorry. Shoot, we just missed him. He does seem to be spending a lot of time outside his lab lately. You wouldn't happen to know where he went, would you? We're looking into Callagher's disappearance. We thought he might know a thing or two about the guy. I'm not sure where he went, I'm afraid. If I had to guess though, I think he's taking a quick break right now. There's this cafe he's taken to visit him lately. He usually heads out for a pick-me-up around this time. Oh, where is it? Well, that's the million mirror question. The owner, Willie, roams around town all throughout the day. The cafe is never in one place for long. He just packs up and goes wherever his heart guides him. The professor has his pattern down to a science though. I have no idea how he does it. Oh, that's the place we visited yesterday. I do remember the guy saying some professor type stopped by a lot. Neither Essie nor I can make sense of the cafe's movements either. Well, process of elimination it is then. Let's start with where we saw it last. Maybe we'll run into somebody who saw him pack up, and then we can just follow the trail from there. I heard from some students that he was over by the church in the artisanal district last night. It sounded like it was late enough that he would have called it a night instead of packing her up and heading somewhere else. We have a lead then. We should ask if anyone in the area saw the cafe and the following day. Yep, let's head on over to the church and see what's up. Okay, so, the church.
Time to depart.
Nadir said that Willie was here until late last night, but there's no trace of him left. I guess it only makes sense that he'd have moved by now. Hey there, you guys looking for Willie's cafe? You could say that, yeah. I was eating at his place when he was here last night. After I finished my meal, he closed up shop and went off towards Newtown. If I had to guess, he's probably over there today, or close to it. You can never be sure with him, guy's a real free bird, but that's as good as a guess as any. Gotcha. Now that you mention it, he was over there this time yesterday too. Sucks he doesn't stick to a schedule, but maybe he does have a pattern. We might also find people there who have seen the cafe more recently. This is our most probable lead, so I recommend we take a look. Sounds good, let's head on over to that hotel where we saw him yesterday, and then we can find out more. Thanks for the help, man. No problem. Not sure what you're tracking him down for, but...
Let's do this.
I wasn't expecting much, but oh well. Just how I wanted to spend my day, going on a wild goose chase on the clock. The food here is so good, it just sucks that it's so hard to track this place down. I was lucky to catch him before he moved, alright. Now I'm feeling energized. Time to get cracking. And X marks the spot. Excuse me, you got a sec? Oh, you guys were looking into those harassment claims, right? I got in touch with a friend of mine for the first time in a while. She works at the Institute. Need me to set you two up? Nah, this is something different. Don't worry. It's nothing serious. We're just looking for somebody. The Roaming Cafe was just around here, right? Oh, Willie's. Yes, he was parked here until, 10 minutes ago? I guess he's quicker on his feet today for whatever reason. As soon as I got done eating, he packed up and left. I think he was headed for the artisanal district. Great, old runaround. We sure his wild goose chase is worth it? Let's catch him.
The arrow trail's just awesome.
Card ready and follow the instructions.
So convenient nowadays.
Yang, finally found you.
Katra, and that group with the Spriggan, correct? I expected you might be coming to find me soon.
Strange how the man we just so happened to casually run into twice already is doing such incredible work for the Republic Army. Yeah, he's developing weapons like those big humanoid things, right? Correct, he's quite a known figure within Marduk. Pleasure seeing you again. It's a real honour that such an esteemed professor remembers folks like us. And since you do, I imagine you've got a pretty good idea of why we're here.
I do, considering your position in recent events.
I do consider your position in recent events.
Professor Callahan truly has left me in quite a predicament. His ties to the instability of the Orbital Network and its distribution, as well as the Mafia, were unfortunate enough on their own. But now here you are, dragging me into it.
How did you know all of that? You get all of that from the CEO?
No, the logic is simple enough. One need only link the subject of his research to the timing of the city's recent dilemmas for the pieces to fall into place. There is also that vast sum of money he received from an unknown source and various inexplicable phenomena to consider. It all shares a lot in common with those perplexing incidents that have taken place across the Republic the past few months.
Which we've been involved in.
The ones related to Almada and their ever-expanding influence. Now, am I wrong?
I'm amazed that you could connect the dots so precisely. Then we have all we
Need? Do you really?
Right, it's a researcher's duty to substantiate a working theory by accumulating proof. Any conclusion that skips over this process holds no value.
As I've so often told you. Ultimately, you must arrive at your own conclusion as a fellow researcher. Though I would not be against offering you my guidance as I did when you completed Fio and Zeros. I shall be on my way then. I have much research that requires my attention.
And here I thought he was going to be our next lead. Just a minute, please. Is there something not quite right? Oh my god, it must have been doing 1080. Why would device default be low resolution? But that looks so much clearer on the stream. I wonder if the recording is different as well. The wisdom they gained is built on the research and papers of people who came before them.
True. I cannot deny that. And?
I was just thinking, we could exchange info and make a deal. We happen to have something that pertains to those inexplicable phenomena you brought up. If you'd be open to giving us a little more of your time, I think and that's something we can make it worth your while. Oh. You mean, is it the Genesis? Oh yeah, just blurt it out, Fairy.
Very well then. I'm intrigued. I'd like to see this something that relates to all the incidents taking place across the Republic. This puzzle piece that appears neither to be an artifact nor the singularity from a year and a half ago. Well, where is it?
I think he's evil, isn't he? I see now. Analyze this device for us, Contra. Can I touch it? Yes, of course. Judging by the way it's aged, I wouldn't even say it's anywhere close to being a century old, so definitely not an artifact. All these buttons and indicators make the front look obtuse at first, but it's all organised and looks to serve a clear purpose. From my perspective, it resembles more the original generation of orbments back when they were based off of clocks. It's significantly more complex than any of those, however. This here is the work of a genius. Epstein. Wait, could this have been made by... A commendable effort. It is one of the experimental devices that my own master was involved in developing, leading to the establishment of orbment technology. One of the 8 orbment prototypes developed by Professor C. Epstein. They are called the 8 Genesis. I was not aware they were still in existence. I can't believe I'm touching an orbment designed by Professor Epstein. How did you come by to have something like this? Sorry, but we're going to have to stay tight-lipped on that one, even if you are connected to one of the 3 disciples. Like we said before, showing it to you, we're counting on you guys to keep their existence a secret. I will be true to my word, and it does help me understand what you're doing here in Basel now. Now it's time I compensated you for what you have shown us. You wanted to know about Professor Callaghan's research, correct? Yeah, we heard that he was one developing the weaponry that's being used by Calvard at the moment. So whatever he's trying to develop right now has to do with military tech too. You are indeed correct regarding what he achieved, but he is the research of engineering science first and foremost. In a sense, he is currently grappling with one of that field's most difficult challenges. The realization of a certain thought experiment and the use of physical phenomenon evolved as weapons. What's a thought experiment? Oh? It couldn't be. Ah yes, it doesn't surprise me in the least that someone from Marduk would have heard of that to which I am referring. Of course, the existence of such weapons is purely theoretical. It is impossible to create them using modern technology, not without a discovery so groundbreaking that it fundamentally upends what is possible. Well then, I have said all I intend to, now I must return to work. Hey, I'm not following any of this. I don't believe in discussing the research of others at length publicly until it has been published. I've given you all of the information that the antique you showed me justifies. Butcher will enlighten you on the rest, I'm sure. So that's where he draws the line as a researcher, huh? This is very like him. So are you able to pick up where he left off? Yeah, that's what this thought experiment he was talking about. Well,
I remember hearing about this from Professors Callahan and Hamilton a long time ago. About a theoretical form of tech in which the smallest units of matter would create a fusion reaction, producing a massive amount of energy. Such diabolical weapons cannot be created, but if they could, the consequences could be unthinkable. They're often referred to as nuclear weapons.
nuclear weapons? What an ominous idea. I could barely understand your explanation, but just hearing it sent a chill down my spine. Yeah, you can say that again. Their existence is purely theoretical. No one has ever come close to creating such a thing. The predictive simulations that Marduk has run rate their probability of being realised anytime soon as extremely low. Parallel distributed computing alone isn't going to be enough to get them over the insurmountable hurdles that stand in its way. Agreed, even if whatever was at work behind the scenes in Crossbell a year and a half ago was the one involved, Professor Callaghan would know all of this too, so if he really is still trying, that makes it even harder to guess where it could be. But we still have to find him, whatever it takes. Phew, that was a lot to take in. I'm still trying to process it all myself. I can hardly believe Professor Callaghan is attempting to develop nuclear weapons. His chances of succeeding are slim to none, but we can't discount the possibility that he'll make another dangerous invention along the way. We'll need some clues if we want to stop them though, and that outdoor experiment complex in the canyon is the best lead we have. If he's been frequenting that place, then there's a decent chance he'll have left something incriminating behind. Well, what are we standing around here for then? Let's get our asses out there and get the jump on him. We'll bag that son of a bitch in a jiff and leave the cops' guilds and CIG's jaws on the floor. A solid course of action. We should make our way over there as soon as we are ready. Sounds like a plan. I should let my classmates know what's going on.
Then let's head over.
Here we are. Keep your eyes peeled. Got it? Thinking about it, that's the first time we ever got to drive somewhere as a group. Now that you mention it, you're right. The truck is much more comfortable now too. Yeah, you've clearly done more than just expand the vehicle's capacity, huh? You must have spent quite a lot of time and Mira customizing it. You can tell? Yeah, the suspension is the main thing. Nope, not interested. Anyway, we came here, but I almost forgot you were here last night. Wasn't that because of Rosette? It's quite alright. I'm sure Mr. Salison is well aware. You're talking about that Marduk satellite, yeah? I know about it. You were the one communicating with it then. My apologies, I didn't intend to disturb your stargazing. Don't worry about it. It's bothered me before, but we need all the support we can get right now. Ruff. Look, Theo and Xeris are here to help. So the Robomutt's here to hang out too. He's good for ground combat, right? Can see him being a big assist here. Oh, without a doubt. We're going to explore the canyon, Theo, and I want you to remain vigilant of our surroundings, Xeris. Understood, Quattro. Grrrf. So our destination is the outdoor experimental complex at the end of this road, right? That's right, but we're sure to run into monsters on the way. Be careful. Quattro can now use the craft Poison fan. Okay. Okay, that's... What are we doing? We're going down, right?
Look out for ranged attacks.
I eagerly await your performance.
Well then, away we go. Here goes.
Got this!
Leave this to me.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
I eagerly await your performance.
You could do a charge attack too. Attacking target. Activating skill.
Mr. Silesian!
Mr. Silesian!
Now's your chance to boost.
No!
Fan!
There!
All you on, yes.
There!
On yes!
Here goes.
May we proceed with caution. No!
Go, Catra!
Activating skill.
Optical cannon! On yes! Make it count!
Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Make it count!
Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Make it count!
Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Make it count!
Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Make it count!
Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Make it count!
Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Make it count!
Going all in.
There!
I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shard boost.
Have some more.
Oh, he's not dead.
A chance.
Keep your guard up.
Nice. That went great.
I owe you, Van.
Very well.
Okay, stop getting distracted.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
You could do a charge attack too.
Beginning suppression. Mr. Arkwright!
Brace yourself.
Mr. Arkwright!
Up to you, Reset. Brace yourself. Up to you, Reset.
Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
Energy output at full throttle. Activating skill.
There we go!
Burn 2.
Nice. Moving on up.
Agnes's white heal has been upgraded to innocent heal.
Did it!
Nothing innocent about Agnes. We don't want to go that way.
I'm on stun!
You could do a charge attack too. Boost gauge level maximum.
Rookie warrior.
Combat finished. Nice job.
Defeated 300 enemies or more in field battle. Really? Only?
Deploying shards. Whatever you need.
Why is it forcing me to attack these?
A chance for a shard boost.
A chance for a shard
Chance slip
boost!
by.
Activating
Watch
skill.
closely. Accelerating! It's over! Radiant Zeta!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating
I don't
skill.
hesitate.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Activating drive. No, you don't.
You'll pay for that. This'll hurt.
Some
That.
coins get their attention.
Go, Ketra.
What's he got? Fire Squall as well. No!
Oh, yes!
Okay, we got both of them. That's good.
Dispatching shield.
Dispatching sealed.
I won't let this chance
Activating
slip by.
Boost gauge
I won't let
limiter
this chance
removed.
slip by.
Activating
I don't
skill. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Go, Ketra.
Initiating drive.
Oh, yes!
Oh, you can't skip the magic. Maybe it's just the big ones.
There!
A chance.
No.
Oh, I could do better.
Nice work, you two. The same to you, Quattro. That dog of yours is a hell of a beast, huh? Yeah, he's just as tough as any military monster I've ever seen. Theo's support is proving a valuable asset in battle too. Thanks, though I wasn't the only one who made them. I had the rest of my family's help. Life was so much fun in those days. The professor was still in Basel, Yang and Essie were around, Supervisor Gascard was there to support us, and Professor Callaghan was so nice to everyone too. Professor Hamilton left the Republic roughly 2.5 years ago to assist with the environmental issues in the East, correct? Yeah, she did the right thing for the future of Zamora, but a lot has changed for the worse here since then. She would say Yang is the greatest mind to be born since her own teacher, and that's made clear with his weapons development work for the government. Now he's shifted focus to some other mysterious project that I'm sure will be incredible. Essie's most focused on developing new technology in the field of medicine now. She's always been one for getting lost in her own world. Professor Callaghan was the top engineer of his generation, but he ended up getting surpassed by Professor Cronkite, which is what eventually led to our current mess. Yep, I promised Gran that I'd take care of things in her absence, but I haven't done a good job at all. I don't know how I'm going to face her when she comes back. I'm sorry, just forget I said anything. By Gran you mean Professor Hamilton, right? Oh, you try and come across as a big man, but you're just a Guami's baby boy at the end of the day, huh? I wouldn't go that far, she's family, so I care about her a lot, that's all. She, Yang and Essie might not be my family by blood, but they are in every other sense. I see. Anyway, this isn't a place to be standing around flapping our jaws. Let's move on. What's the time? Nearly 3. Okay, I think the day will end when I get to the end of here, hopefully. I'll try and finish the day.
That looks like a nice chest.
Enemies sighted. Be careful.
Treasure located.
There's no need
Look
to
out
fight
for
anything.
ranged attacks.
Oh, why'd I have to make you fight the annoying ones?
A chance!
Initializing drive.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
You cannot run! Fire! Ha! Missile down! Now you done!
Well, this sucks.
Please, don't strain yourself.
Zypha activate.
Activating drive.
There.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
This is it! Sonic Chaser! Mr. Arkwright!
Brace yourself. Fans alive! Raid!
Here's our chance.
arts work better.
Yeah, I know
Pull out
that.
all the stops.
Initiating
Like
drive.
hell you are. My move now. Time for the main event. Fans alive, raid! They're stunned.
There!
All you on, yes. Here.
Here goes! May we proceed with caution. We're down!
Have some more.
Ketra!
Activating skill.
Now!
We're going in the right direction here, aren't we? As far as I remember, yeah. I've been here before, but not many times. No reaction from it at all? Not even a little, no. We're just gonna have to keep pressing on then. Are you talking about the Genesis that you showed us earlier? Yes, we have reason to believe the Genocide are in some way connected to what's happening here. I really wish I knew a bit more about them. How did you even end up with something belonging to Professor Epstein? Is she gonna tell? Well... Agnes gave Quattro a brief summary of her background and all the crises the Genesis had caused thus far. So you're Professor Epstein's great-granddaughter? You know, I do remember hearing from Professor Hamilton that he had an adopted daughter who went missing. That would be my grandmother, yes. She passed when I was younger, however. Those words at the end of Professor Epstein's diary certainly are worrying. As is all the trouble you say they've caused. Even if Professor Epstein did make them, I can't believe how much they seem to be capable of. We still don't know what they'll be used for here in Basel either. Even if we assume they are involved here, we still don't know how they'll tie into what's happening. Yeah, and there doesn't seem to be a clear pattern we can deduce from all the other cases to guide us. Actually, I might as well ask, you don't think having something like that would let them develop impossible tech, right? No, it's highly unlikely. There are exceptions like whatever happened a year and a half ago, which I don't know much about, I'll admit. But that was a very special case. None of the technology that was used back then has been used since. Technology is almost always developed in a clear, progressive manner, without any large gaps or sudden leaps. How do you explain the orbital revolution then? I believe those devices then were only used to learn how orbital phenomenon worked, as well as to learn how to apply those phenomena elsewhere. They didn't create new technology from scratch, so much as improve the developmental environment and enable it to become what it was. Which in itself is a significant. So that may be what we're dealing with. You can't create new technology out of nowhere like magic. However, if you can somehow create a development environment that defies common sense, it's all falling into place right now. Exactly. Sounds like we haven't got time to waste. Right. Okay.
That looks like a nice chest.
Oh, it does indeed. What the hell are these? They're like chocobos, but with fluffy
I
tails.
eagerly await your performance.
You could do a charge attack to target.
Prepare yourself. A chance. There. Yeah.
Have some more.
Then.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up.
Here's our chance.
Now's your chance
Okay,
to boost. Energy output
boost.
at full activating skill.
Now.
1337. Almost. What the hell is that? That must be a shard skill.
It should be safe for now.
Nice job, Agnes. Looks like a chest. Now, let's finish the job.
What?
Beginning suppression. Don't mind. Prepare yourself.
Oh,
This is dangerous.
oh, he's gonna die.
This'll do the trick. Locking on.
Locking on. Optical cannon. That's pretty nice.
This'll hurt. It's over.
It's over.
All
Okay,
you,
2 down,
Agnes.
1 to go. Innocent heal. Oh, the range on that's huge. Innocent heal.
Bring it on.
Oof.
I won't let this chance slip by. Don't mind
Chance
me.
for a shard boost.
A chance for a shard boost.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Miss Glow down! We're down! No!
Here's our chance. There.
Get toast.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
Outstanding
Okay, one more chest.
calculations, Mr. Salesian.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Done! I'm on it! Next target!
You could do a charge attack too.
Let's
You
keep
could
moving
do a
ahead.
charge attack too.
That looks like a nice chest.
Oh, stop commenting on people's chests. God damn it, Agnes. Okay, so that's everything. Now, time to get a lore dump and a boss. And that might be the end of the day, I don't know.
This looks like a good spot to rest.
How very
I should
soothing.
probably save it. Yeah, there's gonna be... Oh, it's gonna be one of those people, isn't it? There it is. It looks so dilapidated. It's the perfect place to conduct field research for the natural sciences, though. I get what you mean, but it sure doesn't look like there's cutting-edge research being done in it. I can see some relatively recent footprints and tracks on the ground, so if nothing else it has certainly been in use. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that professor was being held hostage here. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Oh my god. Fearsome foul, row Grima. Okay, what are we going to do? Buff up and attack? It looks like a giant Griam. Be careful. This area must be its turf. Time to take it out. Back me up. Theo, Zeros. Understood, Butcher. Ruff. Has he got anything satellite cure CP boost?
Going all in.
Keep it up! It's working!
Initiating drive.
Zypher activate.
On yes!
Like hell you are. There.
Here I go!
Sucker.
Yeah!
I'll take you on! Here I go!
Here I go. Jibril guard.
Chance.
Okay, now let's get out of here. And
This'll hurt.
Let's turn it around.
Think fast. Take this.
I won't lose.
Okay, fire.
Initiating drive. A chance for a shard boost.
A chance for a shard boost.
Energy output
Allow all the
max.
stops. Keep your guard up.
Activating skill.
Flare Squall. Can I get Squall to cast Flare, please?
Bring it on.
Okay, let's attack.
All you on, yes.
Oh, he's weak to this as well.
Keep your
She's
guard
better
up.
at water,
Activating
so...
drive.
Initiating drive.
You don't.
No, you don't.
A chance. Up to you, Reset. Brace yourself. You're stunned. Here goes. Brace yourself. Up to you, Reset.
She's not quite.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Here I go.
Activating
Watch
skill.
closely.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Chain effect. Why doesn't he have an S-Craft?
I won't lose. Activating drive.
That's far enough. On yes.
Here goes. Activating drive. Catcher. No, you don't.
No, you don't. Nice defense. Oh, we've got plenty
You'll
of health.
pay for that.
You will pay for that.
No.
Why is she not going to attack yet? Okay, he's
Like
dead.
hell you are.
Here's our chance.
Some arts work better.
Oh,
Going all in.
okay, let's finish it with her.
Activating skill.
It's over. Radiant Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
That takes care of it. Good work, everyone. That was rough. Sign up, Quattro? Well, it's just that this area is absolutely used for field research by the Institute on a regular basis. And yet I've never once heard reports of monsters like that one showing up here. That goes for the monsters we found in the mining tunnel too. So we've got monsters popping up all over them in places they really shouldn't be. One possibility does come to mind. Could be the anomalies actually far below us. What do you mean? Why below? You're as sharp as ever, Mr. Arkwright. I didn't expect you to connect this to the many other disturbances across this continent in recent years. Not so quickly, at least. I'm just going off hearsay, though I'm guessing you're a lot more in the know about it than I am. During the Bernia's civil and international wars, or Crossbell's unilateral independence declaration and recent occupation, for example, septimium veins? I remember hearing about them in the past from Gien, something about them flowing under the continent and being the source of all life. They're called dragon veins in the east. Indeed, interference with the septian veins has produced a number of distinctive phenomena. Among them is the emergence of new monsters as well as existing ones becoming noticeably more aggressive. that has also resulted in the appearance of giant monsters from a higher plane known as cryptids. This is all news to me. That does sound similar to what's happening here. Assuming there is a connection, then what's happening here in Basil? There's still no sign of life inside the building. If someone was in there, I'd figured that battle would have drawn them out. It looks like we might have come here for nothing, but we still might find something useful in there. Yeah, I think we should have a good look inside just in case. No point healing. There's rust everywhere and not a soul to be seen. That PC over there is plugged in. There's a cable connecting it to the Orbital network even. I wonder if that belonged to Professor Callaghan. Does it seem like you'll be able to get anything off it? I'm afraid not. He's got it locked down hard. Allow me. My scanning software should have us inside within 10 minutes or so. Incredible. You're so fast and yet so precise at the same time. Thank you. Almost too fast. It's almost like she's an android. Huh? This looks to be Professor Callaghan's notes about the past few weeks. I have finally found the investor I've been seeking. We exchanged messages a few times over the Orbital network before a representative from the Anchorville company came to visit me directly. I already suspected that they were affiliated with the infamous A, and sure enough, he freely admitted as much. He offered to give me almost unlimited funding in exchange for performing an experiment under certain special conditions. If I were to agree to all those conditions, it would change everything. It would dramatically increase the speed at which I can do my research, fundamentally alter what is possible. After much thought and soul-searching, I agreed to a portion of their conditions in order to finally take back my place ahead of Cronkite. Oh, it's the crazy blue guy. These are the bare minimum of conditions required for me to prevail. By using parallel distributed computing to harness the resources of the entire city, the preparations for my task are almost complete. However, there is still a vast wall that needs to be overcome. Climbing this wall is nigh impossible, at least not without accepting their final condition as well. I suspect I will have to wrestle with what to do on that front until the very end. But come what may, I must succeed. I must. For my goal is the realization of the seemingly impossible, the creation of nuclear weapons. Quattro. Looks like we struck gold here after all. That professor with the glasses was right. This doesn't change anything, right? You still don't think it's possible he could actually pull off what he's claiming he can? Absolutely not. Not without modern technology. He would need to have stumbled upon something truly epoch-making to change that. A huge paradigm shift, another singularity, to use an example. Even if he did happen, a lengthy process of testing, theorizing and such would still be needed. That's likely why Professor Epstein and his disciples never realized the technology either. No, I think it's more likely they deliberately chose not to even try. Still, those notes made it sound like he was close. Like he was only a step or two away, yes. He mentioned parallel distributed computing too, although I couldn't hazard a guess as what that final condition he mentions could be. Perhaps it refers to some kind of AI so advanced it could eliminate the need for decades of work. But how would they even create or obtain such a thing? Well, I think we found all we're going to find here. We should get back to the city. I agree. Perhaps the CID Guild or Renee might be able to help. Huh?
What was that?
It sounded like the water splashing outside. It must have come from the swamp out front.
Maybe we should look into it, just in case.
Over there!
Agnes! Ketra! Don't look!
No! This can't...
Professor Callahan!
The cause of death was drowning. I suspect he was knocked unconscious before being thrown into the swamp. Send the body for an autopsy right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a minute.
I'll leave this to you.
Of course you will. This is out of your jurisdiction.
Why is a murder happening all the way out here? Just what are you people covering up?
We are currently conducting an investigation. This area is off limits.
We don't need your permission when a civilian is dead. Our code is all the permission we need.
Don't you realize this murder could go unsolved if you charge in and start disturbing the crime scene?
The pieces are just about coming together. Yeah, his abduction from the lab yesterday pointed in that direction too. But it's now crystal clear he made a deal with the Mafia, and this is the end result. It's Svalbard all over again. The motive then was to stop the victim from talking and to make an example of him. Is it the same here, I wonder? How can all of you be so calm? Someone was just murdered. Oh, trust me, I'm burning with anger on the inside. Those bastards have screwed us up again and again. This is the perfect chance to make them pay for it. So you do understand what I'm feeling? They do, yes. They've been through a lot. I'm sorry about what happened to the professor, but we've been finding more and more clues, which means we're probably getting to the heart of the matter. Which also means this ain't over. Not yet. We've got to keep our cool if we're going to get to the bottom of this. We can't pay him back with a hot head. Pretty sure the key to solving all of this is going to be the final condition he mentioned in his notes. You remember the chaos in Crossbell a year and a half ago, right? This is an oversimplification, but it all came about as a result of a technological singularity. Said singularity gave birth to superintelligence far beyond humans' current capabilities. Then after everything came to an end, it was lost again. That's quite a lot to take in. How do you even learn this shit? And you think we're dealing with tech like that here? No, it is well established by multiple sources that it is impossible to replicate the technology that was lost. Of course, that doesn't preclude the possibility of humanity creating themselves at some point in the future. But that could be decades or centuries in the future, and even a year and a half ago, nuclear weapons hadn't been created. They're talking about the Azure incident, right? So it's a similar deal as what happened then, but still fundamentally different at its core. Oh, it's hard keeping up with all this. You don't think the Genesis could be what makes it different, do you? Huh, that's a good point. Yep, I'd say you're on the right track there. A puzzle piece that didn't exist in Crossbell then, but is part of what's happening now. The prototype ornaments that are even more of an enigma than artifacts capable of bringing about miracles. If we assume they are involved here, then it makes you wonder just what a final condition with them in the mix would look like. Ah, so it does. That does seem like a valid approach. Not bad, small fry. Hehe, thanks. I still don't know what's going on though. We've already established that the issue with the orbital network in Basel was caused by parallel distributed computing. Then we have Professor Galligan developing nuclear weapons, which was thought to be impossible before being murdered. Plus the fact that this is so similar and yet so different to what happened in Crossbell.
Should you ever find yourself stuck when trying to solve a problem, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. That applies to more than just research too, you know. It will be the key to finding your answer.
No, that's final condition couldn't be. Spit it out! I wonder who's calling. Renee!
Yes? Thank goodness, I finally got through.
Renee, what's wrong? Don't tell me you already learned what we found.
Never mind that. That's just a diversion. Hurry back to the city right away. There's a tea party getting started over here.
A tea party? Is that code? What the fuck? Oh, Renee's so cool.
Ren?
Ren.
Oh my, looks like you got me. So, did you get everyone to safety?
We did, but what's going on?
A's attacking. There are organisms running amok in the city? They must have been purchased from the black market.
They've only just arrived, fortunately, so we should be able to hold the fort until you get back. But you have to hurry.
Ren! Ren! We got cut off, huh? The signal must be experiencing interference, or perhaps it's due to the generators malfunctioning. Why were they glowing like that? What's happening? We just heard the news too. What the hell's going on? An airship? It's Armata's high-speed airship. Hop in now. We're heading back too. I want you to take care of preserving the crime scene and letting everyone else know what's happened. Yes, ma'am. I can't get in touch with the guild either. Ah, then let's just get back to the city. What the shit? These guys are serious. The city is... Why are they going after innocent people? Help! Somebody help! There are still people trapped in the city. Going in hell in a handbasket real fast. Look alive, gang. Let's get these guys evacuated.
Very well.
Let's just save it just in case.
Enemy sighted. Be careful.
So many enemies. Watch out.
So many enemies. Watch out.
Prepare yourself. Mr. Oddride!
All you, Agnes.
Oh, you, Agnes.
Make it count.
Activating drive.
Activating skill.
They're stunned. Here goes.
There.
Ben!
Think fast. Take this.
I won't hold back.
Oh.
Here's our chance.
Oh my god.
Agnes.
There! There! Ben! No!
Oh, thank god for that.
I think I've
Ooh.
grown a little.
It squeaked again. Oh, the music's pounding. Are you alright? Take cover indoors. We'll be invoicing Vern for this, so don't you worry. Huh? Okay, well thanks. We'll hold up here. I love how he said that. What the hell, man? Howdy, just wrap things up here. That's not the... You're really out here charging people during a terrorist attack? It was bad enough when you did it in Sirel. Not the time for this, Alvis. We need all the free hands we can get. It'd be best if we split up. There's too many of them.
And yes, you guys!
It's Odette. And Ren. And I guess Albert.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay.
Looks like a tongue got in. How'd things go on your end?
We evacuated all of the students. The other groups should also be somewhere safe.
I wish I had better news about the comm situation. I did what I could to give instructions to the police and the other bracers.
What? Since when? Wait, I remember Zin talking about you. He said something about the Bright family's youngest. It's very reassuring to have you here. I'm curious as to how you saw this coming, but we'll get more pressing things to worry about. Call it the council president's intuition. And besides, they can't just hold a tea party like this and not invite me. Well, I've no room to complain. I'll leave this to you. Makes sense to me. We'll back you up. Just follow my lead. What the? We're at Ren? I love how they have absolutely zero clue who she is. She's just on another level. Always felt like there was something funky with her. Mask's off now, I guess. We just gotta roll with it. Let's move. Rosette, connect some dots for me. What do you think they're getting at here? To my knowledge, their goal centers around Professor Callaghan's incomplete energy research. If Almata has reclaimed his work and seeks to complete it, then their target must be related to that research. I suspect they want to claim the nucleus of the city's energy and processing systems. No. You know where that is, Quattro? The observatory, that was Professor Callaghan's original research annex. That's where the Orbital mainframe is located too. Really? Odette, did you see the gold airship? Where was it headed? The Institute of Science, I think. I saw it flying over that way. Bingo. The city's in your hands. Use your lackeys to make as much noise as you can to draw their attention. But of course. We're not lackeys, damn it. We'll make sure Almata doesn't get in their way. Damn straight. This time we're going to beat them within a range of their lives.
Hold on. You're not going too, are you, Agnes?
Oh god, she's
Think
the most important
situation.
person.
You'll
She's
be
our
much
healer.
safer with us.
Albert.
They would be much safer with her, if they mean.
Don't worry. I'll be fine. I promise. I'll be back soon.
Oh wait, I was going to do something.
Damn it.
Look at her. She's got one rough path ahead of her, but there she goes, charging straight forward with a sprint in her step.
A sprint in her step.
So let's follow her lead and focus on doing what we can here.
Okay.
Well said. Communications are still unstable, so I could use all the help I can getting in touch with everyone. Miss CID agent, my friends with the guild, Odette and Albert, it's time we got started.
And now the real Ren appears.
Let's do this!
The aerotrams are all at a stop. We'll have to take the road instead. Then let's get to it. We'll have to keep a close eye out as we go. There might still be people who need our help.
Let's get to work.
You could do a charge attack too.
There's still more.
Battle finished. We did exemplary.
Which is the church?
Work. It's done. We can win right
Oh god.
Thanks, Sal.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating
Watch
skill.
closely. Accelerating. It's over.
Boost gauge limiter
Okay.
removed.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Bring it on.
Okay, let's whack him. Yeah, it's like a grenade. Smoke discharger.
That's far enough.
That's far enough.
Sucker, they're down. On yes.
Okay, move on.
Supervisor, everyone,
Should be safe
please
for
be
now.
okay. Good work, Agnes.
Oh, where did all these things come from? Someone need help. We're so close to the church too. What are you monsters doing here of all places? How many of them are there? These people need help over there. It's Heidi and Barnaby. Quattro, is that you? We'll distract them. Please get yourself to safety while we cover you. Get her out of here, bud. Alright, come on quick.
Deploying shards.
Deploying
Whatever you need.
shards. Whatever you need.
Activating drive.
Activating skill.
Everyone,
Bring it on. Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid! Here goes. Time for the main.
Good, it looks like they made it to the church. That's a relief, but that means there are still people outside caught in the crossfire. They're going after the kids and elderly too. Chicken shit, rust buckets. I doubt those two are the only ones we'll find. Gang, keep an eye for anyone else who needs help. Augments, use arts, tier. How do I get to the mansion?
there are a lot of enemies in this area. I hope. Beginning suppression.
This'll hurt. Over here. All for you. Go, Ketra.
Activating skill.
On yes.
Activating drive. I won't let this chance slip by. Don't mind.
On yes.
Water.
Here goes.
And then we just blast him.
A chance.
A chance. This music. Is anybody hurt? Oh no, we're all okay. Ooh, we really owe you one. There's a ton of uber expensive testing equipment here. We'd have hell to pay if they'd broke any of it. How's it looking outside? Same as here, cloudy with a chance of robots. The police and Bracer guilds are undoubtedly sending reinforcements. They should have most areas under control soon enough. The problem is communication. They're jamming the entire city. We can't get the word out anywhere. Then I've just got the thing. We got this emergency line here, and it's completely off the grid. We run it through our own system. That should let us call in help, and then we can start pushing these bastards back. I'll give you a hand too. I probably can't dispel it entirely, but I should be able to counter the interference enough to get some messages out. I mean, maybe, but I'd really rather you get yourself to safety. She's safe here, don't worry. Our front door's a goddamn bulwark. They'll lower it and hunker down if we need it. That'll buy us all the time we would want. Why didn't you do that in the first place? If you insist, just please be careful. We're headed for the observatory, that's what they seem to be after. The professor cared deeply for the place, I won't let them ruin it. Made up your mind, huh? I can see it on your face. There's no way I'm talking you out of that. Just be careful. You guys take care of him, alright? We'll leave Quattro and the observatory in your hands. You got it. Okay. Can I get there? No, I have to go up here, don't I? Ah, but I can go this way.
I'm sorry, I know we're in a hurry, but can we stop by that house?
Yes. We're cornered. They're coming for the Institute too? Oh, it's Million. This isn't looking good. If only I'd brought my sword. Damn this, Sasha, I'm gonna have to take a risk here. Wait, no, Julian, don't do it. I know you're trained, but no need for the heroics, we got you. There are people there, quick! Julian, Sasha, are you okay? Agnes, we're fine, but you're her work colleagues from yesterday. Leave these things to us. Keep those two safe for us while we fend them off. Got it. Be careful.
Deploying shards.
Deploying shards?
A chance for a shard boost. Activating skill.
Mr. Osborne!
Time for the main event!
Okay. I think we're getting to the end of the day. We owe you our lives. Thank you so much. I don't want to even think about what would have happened had you not been there. It was looking awfully dire. Were you two helping them out? Trying to, at least. We were rounding people up inside the inn, but then we heard screaming from outside, so we went back again. We picked up those two, and that was when those monsters jumped us. I should have been able to fend them off myself, but damn it, I'm pathetic. Don't blame yourself, we wouldn't have made it this far without you. I agree, we only made it in time because you held them off. Either way, now's not the time to think about all that. We've got to keep doing what we can now. Oh, we got in touch with Ren too. We kept her in the loop and gathered all the students we could here. Ah yes, we saw her earlier too. Newtown is in good hands with her helping there. You two take care of yourselves. We will, we just don't want to leave anybody behind. We're directing everyone to the inn or the church, right? We were just in that area ourselves. Yep, managed to thin out their numbers a lot too. Those two places should be safe for the time being. Alright, then let's make our way back ASAP. I'm sure Lyle and Shingon are worried about us both. Take care everyone. Thanks again for your help. Phew, I'm glad we decided to stop by when we did. I dread to imagine what would have happened otherwise. They mentioned that arcanisms are spreading from the Institute though. That concerns me. Yeah, by now the place is probably crawling with them. Hell, probably even worse than it is outside. Whatever Almata wants, it's in the Institute. I really hope everyone's okay. Please be safe, Yang. Earned 1 SP.
This could get tricky with so many.
Head to the Institute of Science? Yes. Ren, we've gotten the west side evacuated. East is taken care of too. We've cleared out the enemies on our end. Area secured. Quick, give me a sitrep. Well, sounds like we're doing just fine. Let's get to the next area cleaned up. Oh no, it's these two. That downed runt is a thorn in my side. She just had to go and ruin everything, didn't she? Without her, this wretched town would have blossomed into a symphony of screams. Instead, we have this boring farce. Bah. We should count ourselves lucky we got anything out of this. We weren't expecting the Spriggan and all the rest. Once we get an opening, we retreat. Leave the real objective to them. Fine, fine, but after Tharbad and then this, they will pay their dues in time. In the meantime, I'll sit back and watch them squirm. Go ahead, you can fight all you want, but in the end, chaos will consume you. Help! There's mechanical monsters coming.
The aerotrams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district. Evacuate into the church for the time being. Bracers will be there in roughly 10 minutes.
Yang, you're okay. You made it, and roughly 2 minutes ahead of what I expected at that. Just about. You're really calm with everything going on. Didn't Almata come through here? They did, as I predicted. Professor Callaghan's death also did not come as a surprise. Then you... I have implemented security measures to temporarily block all unauthorized external interfaces into the laboratories. As a result, my work in the city has been complete since noon today. In light of that, I would be well within my rights to be out of the city by now, but I owe the students at least this much. That is why I've been assisting the one formerly known as Kitty with evacuating everyone while awaiting your arrival. Yang, you're really going to leave? I can't believe you were able to conceive of effective countermeasures to that parallel distributed computing in such a short time. Don't really care what's going on in that head of yours, but I see you're at least willing to cooperate with us some. I know there's a lot of archaisms inside now, but did we just see the last people in the building leave? All of the faculty and the students of Aramis, together with the tourists and other unaccounted for visitors, have left. However, security camera footage captured a young man with mint-coloured hair and a young woman adorned with bandages inside. A bracer and 2 police officers also passed through here earlier and have yet to return. So that sadistic bastard is here. And so is that puppeteer we met in Tharbad. I'm worried about the bracer and the police officers now. So they're part of the mafia that deceived Professor Callaghan and then cast him aside. I won't let them make a mess of Professor Hamilton's home a moment longer. You're going inside then? Surely you know that this is not a task for a researcher. Please continue to help with the evacuation efforts, Yang. Don't worry about me. I have Theo and Zeros with me. We'll keep him safe, of course. There's no way this isn't ending peacefully anymore, but we'll at least try and stop things from getting any worse. Don't overdo it then. This is all I ask, even if you do have Theo and Zeros with you. I know, I won't.
The observatory is on the left side of the campus.
The left side.
Got it. Then we'll cut through the building and get there ASAP.
Oh, God damn it. The door's locked. Someone must have locked it to keep the arcanisms from coming inside. We'll have to find another way around. The door's locked. Someone must have locked it to keep... We'll have to find another way around. What? Oh, going upstairs. Oh, God. Dude.
This place is crawling with mechanical nightmares.
It's a good thing Yang got everyone out when he did.
Oh, no. Look, there's people on the ground. Are you alright? They look heavily wounded, but their lives aren't in any immediate danger. What happened? A guy with a dagger and a girl with a giant puppet went inside. They activated. I imagined she was going to mention the central terminal, but how could someone from the outside know about that? Maybe the professor told them before they killed him? Well, we got that cornered now. Yeah, let's get inside. It's time to put an end to this.
Bet we can rest there.
Oh.
How very soothing. The telescope's nowhere to be seen now.
That's the main terminal then?
That's right. It's also known as the Aurora, and it's the pride of Basel. Professors Hamilton and Callahan led the charge in making it 4 years ago with the Institute, Verne, the Epstein Foundation, and ZCF support. But what program is it running?
I can't make heads or tails of such complex code.
Look up there!
The 5th Genesis. Figures we'd find it here, along with...
I suspected you would come, Arkwright Solutions.
Oh, that we would meet again so soon after the film festival. It must be Adios's will bringing us together. The threads of fate bind us ever so strongly indeed.
Can't say I'm not a fan of that kind of thing.
The monsters from the gardens who stole Ida from us!
Oh, you learned the name of my old home, did you? And I see that Marduk concierge has officially joined your ranks. Professor Hamilton's favorite little one, too. Aren't we getting popular?
This kid's just with us as an advisor.
So you're the ones who led Professor Callahan astray. What are you trying to do with the Aurora? You have no right to be using it.
Oh, how misunderstood I am. I'll have you know that the professor and I had quite a special connection. In fact, he gave us permission to use it. And since he was one of the developers, I think that does give us the right. This was very different from the relationship I had with President Dillon, by the way. It was more one of mutual benefit. Though I'll admit that certain inclinations of his did make my job a lot easier. A sensual whisper here, a little buttering up there, and he was more than ready to break every taboo I ever wanted.
How could you exploit someone so?
It's not our place to judge what turns someone on. That stuff's personal. But you're still a piece of shit with a parking spot reserved in Gehenna.
Right, and we'll be happy to give you a taste of the flames that await you right here. We are going to recover that Genesis and avenge those you've taken from this world.
Look at me, public enemy #1. Think you could lend me a shoulder to cry on, Olympia?
You are only reaping what you sowed. Of course, the terms of my contract also do not allow me to simply give you all what you want.
That angelic being we saw in Tharbad.
Theo!
Scanning material makeup. Unknown. High probability that the target is a form of artifact.
Thought so. It's about the only thing that explains how it can fight like it does. There's more to it than meets the eye, too.
Indeed. Take care, everyone.
Your instincts serve you well. Incidentally, as I did not have the opportunity to introduce myself in Tharbad, I am Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Aram. This is Ishtanti. Our contract is with Almada at this time, so we remain focused on their needs. But should you require our services after that, we would be happy to oblige.
You're asking if we want to hire an assassin?
This some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
I was only trying to promote my services.
It's true. She's not capable of joking, I'm afraid. As you can see, she's got work on the brain. Well, I think that's enough preamble. Been a good while, you know, since I tapped into my power as an overseer.
Overseer?
They're auras!
Of course they've been suppressing their power all this time.
We'll need to use shards however we can to survive. Do whatever it takes to hold out.
I can barely keep up with what's happening, but let's do this. Theo! Zeros! We can't allow these intruders to defile this sacred place a moment longer.
Understood.
Beginning suppression.
I'm melting
Okay,
all
here we
the
go.
thorns. I'll be playing with you today.
I don't care what your name
Aram,
is.
Executing contract.
Executing contract. Is she gonna be the She's gonna like, what's it called?
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh, we'll think of the words one day.
Death awaits.
Death, salvation. Jeez.
I won't hold back.
Keep your guard up.
Cobalt curtain.
Cobalt curtain, activate.
Got a present for you.
Timer orbs, decay and purge. Oh, I forgot about these.
Chance.
Ready when you are.
There.
Death awaits.
Death, salvation.
I'll take you on.
Don't mind me.
Bye.
Bye. Oof.
A chance.
I hope you like this.
Timer orbs, foul
Got a whole
punishment.
slew of 'em. Time for the. Here goes. Time for the main. Get down.
So that is how it is.
Oh, she's gone.
Go, Catra.
Oh,
On yes.
is that enough? Yep.
Oh, I get it now.
That's how it goes.
Oh, I could do better. I won't stop here.
Oh no.
Is everyone all right? But Malak is even more deadly than we thought.
Pisses me off. You haven't been taking us seriously all this time, have you?
Oh, I showed Beauty's blade a little of what I'm capable of. Just not you.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those orbital drones.
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts to deal with too.
The Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it would seem.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zeros' potential.
You're just so much fun to play with that you've got me all worked up. I don't think I can resist the urge anymore. I know they've got the boss curious, but surely there's no harm in slicing them open while he's not looking.
I am not your boss and will not speak for him. Do as you please.
Bring it, you son of a bitch!
The flames of the Kruga have only just begun to burn. What?
What? The Genesis. Decode completed.
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
Emergence? What the hell's going on?
Where am I? I see. So it was a success.
Wait, that's Gallagher, isn't it?
That sounds like...
Well, would you
He
look
killed
at
himself.
that? It worked! So, how does it feel, Professor? What's it like living in the digital
Oh,
world?
that's what he means.
It's even more comfortable than I had imagined. I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is, but I suppose it also makes complete logical sense. This is how it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever. The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this. Your expectations will be met.
Oh, that's my big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
A recording? No, wait.
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording. I am the genuine David Callahan, Professor of Engineering Science at the Basel Institute of Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
How the hell is this even possible?
We saw your body in the swamp.
No way. Don't tell me.
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI. Most likely through the power of the Genesis. Also that he could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Must you be like this every time, Melchior? Our work here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine, fine. I suppose you're right. We'll see you later, Professor.
Very good, then. I will be waiting for you.
So interesting, that's how he's gonna discover. Oh no. Are they gonna kill him?
Explosives detected.
That little bastard.
The Aurora! Zeros! Use your stun mode to stop...
No, you don't.
No.
No!
Ketra, you can't!
Get back here!
I won't let it happen. I won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
What the hell? Is she an android? She's definitely an android, isn't she? What the hell? I wasn't expecting that.
Reset!
Shit!
Damn it!
There it is. I thought something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep. I wonder if this is what came out of analyzing that other emperor and the rest of those types.
I will need to revise my expectations of Marduk's capabilities.
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then,
As someone connected to another being not of flesh, you have my respect. Till we meet again.
Who's that? Is that Marduk? Interesting. Stuff's getting real.
No way.
She's definitely an android, right?
Reset!
This is all my fault.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. I think so.
It was so obvious, though. Okay, looking for a bit where I can stop. Why is there like black around them? Let's sync off with the rendering. Oh, what the hell? Sorry, but what the hell is with that massive airship? No, Siri. The IX Alba airship series, co-developed by the Vinay Group and Aldra. Aldra? Currently being tested by Marduk. Marduk. Quack quack. Oh god, this gives so much talking.
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday. To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk Total Security Company, Gilliam Thorndike. This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
Oh, Qasim Al-Fayed. 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 That sounds familiar.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Is her name Al-Fayed? Yeah, it must be.
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel, but it is an honor to meet you all the same. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndike. Together with your Chief of Security's combat exploits.
You make me blush, Your Highness.
I am humbled by your words.
I arrived in my home country a few days ago, so I'm afraid I'm not up to date on all the latest developments. But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the city of Basel for the remainder of the day?
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued yesterday to that effect. A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in Basel until they are ready.
A special ops unit. Send in Hercules, huh? Wouldn't shock me if you belonged to him too, miss. You're very astute. Obviously, she's got one of the cloaking things.
We've also brought one of the Ix Alba series of airships that we're currently testing on behalf of the Republican Army.
That thing is huge. It looks so cool as well. Some of the Erebonian airships were a bit weird.
Said airship will allow us to ensure the integrity of the orbital network.
Which is how we're able to have this conversation, I suppose. Your concierge isn't the only way you've gotten your hooks into Basel, I see.
Our goals on this particular occasion are simply to protect this city and its orbital network. Rest assured that much like your country, we have no intention of getting too deeply involved in Basel's affairs.
That is our stance as well. We are only doing what we consider necessary. Very well, I will take your word on that for now. Quelling the chaos unfolding before us clearly does come first. However, given our stake in Vern and connection to the Institute, this current state of affairs is of grave concern to us. You have a lot to answer for here as CEO, Mr. Townsend. Please, if I may defend myself, I never could have seen this coming.
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key facts. You are to see that shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month. We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almada's money being used for ill. Elsheim's investments were also misappropriated. And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to speak?
Yeah, who did give her the right to speak?
I don't care if you are student council president at Aramis. This is none of your...
Is she an investor?
I am here as a special advisor for Liberal's ZCF.
Special advisor.
I also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation. In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
Look at her smug face. Whoa. Ren? Now that's a dramatic twist straight out of a play. I've heard rumours swirling about you, but I never expected you to show up here. Still, she's right. We aren't the only shareholder that will be concerned by this. Other related companies will be as well. I hope you don't need me to spell out exactly what kind of situation you're in here. But...
When will you grow a damn spine?
Yeah.
The danger here isn't over. Anyone can see that. And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan? Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel. Don't you feel any shame?
In any event, we now have half a day before the cogs start turning again. Even if we do nothing, the Calvardian government will see to it that matters are resolved. But knowing how egregiously my country's funds have been misused, I refuse to stand by and do nothing. So, Arkwright Solutions. Might I enlist your services for the remainder of the day? Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you, just as you did in Tharbad and have done many times before. My only true wish is that you put a stop to Almada's plans before they can bear fruit. Does this sound doable?
We'll be well compensated for this, I trust?
Qasim, why?
It's been some time, Farida.
I suspected you two were related. Your brother, right? Never expecting him to be one of Marduk's hunting dogs.
I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkwright Solutions. As for you, Van, it's been 2 years, I believe?
Oh, he's the blue-haired guy in the main menu I was asking about.
I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun caliber and your martial arts. Grisette mentioned as much. As your former instructor, that fills me with great pride.
I try. Still not so hot with the tactic stuff you taught me, though. I've heard all kinds of stories about you too, but I never expected our first meeting to be like this.
In that, we are agreed. Still, while we might be providing our services and your weapon, I believe the contract between us to be an equal one. I hope that we can continue our fine partnership, Mr. Arkwright.
Yeah, let's not get too friendly. I'm not interested in becoming any more than just a contractor to you. Still, since we're here, there's one thing I want to ask. Just how long has she been like that?
Information on our concierge is classified, I'm afraid. However, if an approximate time frame will suffice, I suppose I can oblige. About a year ago.
A year? Something seemed off about her all this time. We first started talking 3 years ago, but the first time we actually met was just in Tharbad. Even when I visited Orred for lessons on tactics, she was conveniently unavailable. That sounds like... Does that mean...
Still, I know she's in good hands with Associate Professor Archett. I also happen to bring some compatible parts that she can use. Though I regret that Ms. Twinings will not be able to provide you with any more of her services for the time being.
You ain't got nothing to apologize for. I doubt any amount of workers' comp I could give her would make up for forcing her to do something that crazy. But either way, that's my problem to deal with, not yours.
Well, I apologize for meddling in your affairs then. With that said, we must take our leave. We've negotiations with the Republican Army to attend to. As I mentioned during the conference, we've no intention of interfering in this crisis any more than is necessary. Fascinated though I am by what a genius can achieve through an obsession that knows no bounds.
Qasim, wait!
There are a number of matters Abi and I disagree on. Whether you are suited to being a warrior is very much one of them.
Ooh.
Still, I can only
we're definitely
assume
fighting
it was
him,
the
aren't we?
guidance of the flames and Arusha that led you here. Battle is almost upon us, and I will be watching to see how you fare through it.
Fairy.
As much as I'd love to write him off as an arrogant asshole, I can't get enough of a read on him. Just how tough is he?
I'd say he's one of the strongest Jaegers who ever lived.
Oh, come on, no. Oh, okay. Your conversation is over then? Ren, what are the others? They're still here. There was talk of them returning to the capital, but that's not going to be possible now, with the whole area on lockdown. The roads, the railways, even the airships around Edith is sectioned off. Not like that comes as any surprise after what happened. What do you mean? What happened now? There was an explosion in Anchorville City. There was no casualties, fortunately, but we suspect that Almata might have been involved. Anchorville's a decent-sized city north of the capital, right? Yeah, that must have been just a diversion while this is their real target. Oh, I think that's almost certain. However, given its proximity to the capital, we can't afford to take it lightly. Both the CID and the Guild are being pushed to their limits right now. We won't be able to give you any backup. That's fine, we weren't expecting any to begin with. But you can at least share whatever info you manage to gather, surely. That goes for stuff from ZCF and the Foundation too. That sounds fair to me, and so far as our interests align, of course. I'll also do what I can, just take care of Agnes for me in return, please. Thank you, Ren. I hear the initial work is done on your concierge too. That Professor Hamilton's family for you. Geniuses to the last. Oh, thanks for telling us. We are not going to go visit her. That's so good to hear. She was being seen to in Associate Professor Esmeray's room, wasn't she? Let's go say hi then. Please don't go. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to take a break, get some food, and then try and finish chapter 4 tonight.